characters know this?
Strahd is a Tyrannosaurus, and all the undead have been replaced with dinosaurs.
That's a character to know this. General knowledge.
Of course.
I don't know. The answer to the question, what's worse than birds?
Dinosaurs. Yeah. See, last time we left off, the group had, I guess it was a lot of exploration of the catacomb.
Half the group ran away like bitches, and the other half is walking.
Right, because we dealt with the teleport trap last time. That was the main thing.
Yeah, the brides could be teleported, so somebody had to make sure they were safe.
Yeah, so Rain made it out with the vampire brides.
Say we left off with them, and Jordan was a giant bird dealing with some little like man thing.
Yeah, in the tower.
And I only know that because I showed Jordan a video about his voice, and we were talking. He's like, I really don't want to deal with that.
I really. Hello?
Howdy. So who do we want to start on, the rest of the group or me? Because I think we kind of left off where the rest of the group was going to do something.
Yeah, because I think that's right. We were going to do that. Yeah, so as far as the rest of the group down below, we have Zoldak, Gizmo, Bartleby, Yith, Casimir, and Octavio down below. So we had seen May fly up the tower shaft. Zoldak had reported that when he went up the stairs, that he came across that masonry wall that was blocking it from the chapel. So I guess we'll just pick it up right there.
Rain said for a second, Gizmo, you told me I'm not sure that with the party yet.
Gizmo doesn't give a damn.
I was in class in college school. Human anatomy. Everything we went through in high school. I thought we were done with the disaster. Next semester, nothing made sense anymore.
Yes,
I guess you know this already.
yeah, I mean, I think Zoldak's inclined to wait for Rain or May to,
I think we all are, aren't we?
yeah, so maybe we should,
we don't want to leave him alone.
yeah, so maybe we'll, I guess we'll just end up waiting for May to see what, May finds, so,
She was such a mess.
let's switch over to May then. In fact, I'm uploading a file here, so I'll show you what you see, because I think the picture is better.
Okay.
I am fixing it.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to need you to re-describe that thingy that was up on the top floor, wherever I am.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will. Yeah, so you see this.
Oh, that looks fun.
Yeah, like a
Okay.
little mechanical, child-sized creature.
Jester thing.
Yeah, and like I said, it's hanging up in the rafters of the tower, staring at you. And it was trying to hide, but you clearly saw no problem.
So it's like animated, it's not just like loosely hanging somewhere.
Right. And in fact, when, yeah, like I said, it thinks it's hiding from you, but clearly not.
Um,
What are you?
I don't know. I'm just gonna roll an insight check and see what you tell me.
Okay. Yeah, it works. Okay. You get the sense that it's observing you because it's not to say it's frightened of you, but it's just more concerned as to whether basically, do you intend to do it harm, or are you there to be friendly?
Thank you for coming over.
Technically, you're a giant bird, so it doesn't know you're a person, so you couldn't act like a bird.
Right.
Can I tell that this thing is not human, or?
Yeah, you can.
You're a giant, like, eagle with, like, 30-30 vision.
I go down the shaft again. I leave it alone.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really move from its spot, at least when you advance, back over your wings. You see maybe after a moment, like kind of when you reach the bottom of the shaft, you think you catch a glimpse of it like peering down for a moment and then quickly, pulling back and going back to hide. But then I guess we will regroup you with everybody else.
What's wrong, mate? Don't want to fight a little creepy doll?
Yeah, I would figure, too lazy.
As I come down, I'll untransform.
Okay. As Zoldak approaches and says, so May, what did you see?
This goes to the very top, and there was some contraption at the top that seemed to have life.
What do you mean?
And some toy of Strahd. I think we should get out of here.
Yes, we should. Then we think Rain and the others went this way, and he points, in that direction.
Yeah, if they didn't go the other way, then they're going the exact opposite.
Okay.
Whee! Gizmo and Rictavia recognize this hallway as the one they went down earlier.
Yep.
Then they would relay the fact that this leads to the portal room.
Does anything happen when we cross this area?
And about the stupid trap.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say, Tim?
And they'll relay the information about that stupid trap.
Yeah. When you if everybody kind of just like, skirts along the far wall, that trap doesn't trigger.
Okay.
Yeah. So back to the pool.
Never had a salt run.
Yeah. So
Can't be worse than sugar.
I guess
Why don't you just
Zoldak's gonna look to see if there's any signs that they might have come this way.
Why not just say I suck at trying to guess from?
and he's not gonna find anything in particular because it wasn't,
We never told her about the security
you know,
issue.
wasn't like leaving any, trail that they had come this way safe for that, that one undead that they killed back there. So I didn't roll particularly high enough to notice.
It's just so twisted.
Do you think Rain and the others made it this far? Where would they?
Gizmo says nothing, grabs her green stone and throws it in the fire.
I think that's the one that leads to the coffin maker shop. Is that what you...
I mean, if the portal's in there and Gizmo's going in there, then I guess he's gonna follow him.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you guys doing? I'm gonna go get
It's kind of like looking at everybody else and be like, that was a little rash, but we're not gonna leave him by himself.
We can't leave.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
I guess Zoldak. Yeah, everybody. I guess once everybody else jumps in, Zoldak's gonna take one last look around and jump in too. So he will go to the coffin maker shop.
Why are you following? First the cemetery and now here. I wasn't following you. I was saying goodbye to someone. Who? Charlotte? The person you cleaned in court, scrambled your brains, and stole your soul? Why do you all come to live with you? Answer me! Last time I checked, this was the quiet room.
No, I mean, I'm doing push to talk, so. And I have you muted.
We'll get rid of vampires. So we will handle Rain first because they got here first a little while before us.
Just resend an email. So it's not back till tomorrow. Is that the stuff hidden behind you?
Okay, so we pop in and we get upstairs.
You are in the upstairs.
Nice, come back early. Don't forget about the things made.
The coffin from the shooting still destroyed.
The ones that you destroyed are in downstairs.
It wasn't wasted. The man is dealing with a lot of grief right now.
Well, of course you can. I think the guy's definitely got much stories to tell.
Come see her fence. I'll show it to her.
Figured
Did you cover?
find where was I using some
From the night shot we do right, this was murder.
Yes, I
I
heard.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Well, I'm not very well versed in that technique.
Saved her somewhere, and I
trying to determine whether it was the function of the device
Or,
whether it was deleted.
I'm sorry. What do you want?
We haven't reached any conclusions yet, ma'am, but I will need a list of the staff that worked that shift and the hotel guests who stayed here that night.
All known health food stores here brought in. Believe me, I grew up here. I'm from fucking side dish.
Oh yeah, and Ismark was with me too, so you got him.
Well, what did you do?
Yep.
That's
Since
it.
I've been
Okay, I did it yesterday.
Yeah. So you get there a little earlier than everybody else. So you are on the second
What are you doing here?
Didn't you see him wait?
I guess Rain would say that they should probably get here. Like the brides and his argument talking about the maker.
How are you?
Yep, and they all agree.
Seattle. But I told that company. I do game match now.
Do you still have your books?
Oh, no.
Come by,
Other content with
pays attention. Like
I
that.
found telephone.
How'd you get in here again? You must have came the same way Strahd did. What are you doing back here?
No. Harold and I meet.
So let's go back and see it because we have not been able to go around some plots and Rain took on the motion to her clothes. Strahd is dead.
But, we're still friends.
What? Strahd is dead?
Yes, we will make
Okay.
the official announcement.
Yeah, everything's
But
fine. You know what? I gotta go.
Strahd-
I want to drive that car.
Strahd Von Zarek is dead.
You can't mean it. That's
Me
impossible.
up here.
Yeah.
You think Strahd would simply let us walk out with
She's
his
just
clothes
finishing up the
and
strategy session with Gil.
probably something else?
Maybe you stole his clothes. I don't know.
How do you react to that?
Well,
They
As-
asked her
as
to
further
adjust her inner
I have a job for
And
you
now I have
that I'm going to pay you for.
Hey. How'd it go?
Not good. Guess gonna lie.
And, it's marked with
Okay.
bring
The non-denial
is marked with a nod.
Yeah. If you can
Yeah.
avoid addressing certain things, you should. No, don't
When Strahd felt the influence on some of his vampire spawn weakened and required
That's noble.
your services and some confidence in the meantime until we can cure them of vampirism.
Oh my god, please. Brent?
I'm gonna go steal some stuff from that.
Now I'm keeping vampires for you. I thought you told me not to.
When did that happen?
Yeah, the situation has changed only until we can cure them.
Really?
Will they stay here?
Because I know that you like to
We
shop
certainly
at the
aren't
cart.
trying to help Strahd.
You're referring to Hannah, that cart is in here for someone
As
else.
I said, we have
Well, it doesn't
not
matter.
only have we returned the sunlight to Barovia, we've
Maybe I'm more
also
comfortable with lying.
killed Strahd. And, Ismark would also back up Rain and explain to him, if Ismark has
Oh,
a
you I thought you were having lunch.
Yeah, he kind of the
drugstore. You know, I only plan on being here for a day or two. Can you hear me? No. You know what?
to keep them here because basically his thought is he doesn't want to get into trouble with anyone. So he's already kept vampires hidden away in his coffin shop. He'll do it again for you if only to stay on your good side.
Yeah, I mean, Rain saying, we hadn't told anyone we were housing a fire here before, as a courtesy and out of your fear for Strahd, so we wouldn't do so again, obviously, if you do this for us.
Yeah, he just again nods and says, "I don't want to get into any trouble with you. You're clearly more than a match for me. So as long as they don't cause
Why are you intimidating the coffin maker?
I'm trying to.
He just remembers last time you all were here, and
When Bartleby kicked the door in and just sort of intimidated him. Rain will approach him and offer him one platinum piece for this.
his mood changes quite a bit when he sees that, and he's like, "Oh well, in that case, that definitely makes things a little easier."
Yes, I told you we'd pay you. Just do this for us, and I can certainly pay you more.
Yes, I think that can be arranged.
So Rain will call down for the others to come down.
You know what you want?
Okay. They basically say, as much as it repulses us, I think we're each gonna rest in a coffin until you find the cure, just so we can stay out of the sunlight.
I looked at that thumb drive.
And in fact, Rain, when they mention that, you do notice that
They're so horrifying.
the sunlight is even pouring in through the windows, and
Is there anything else?
even though you had returned the sunlight to Barovia, glancing outside, you notice that it actually looks more lively outside. Not just the fact that the sun is back and shining and the weather kind of returned to normal, but just like everything outside looks brighter and cheerier and
Hello there.
normal for once.
You are a waiter.
But yeah, they're each going to grab a coffee.
I know, Ezra.
I would say that being said, if she would grab the sausages and she's walking away just to pull her to the side and ask if like they're okay. Like, do they need to eat? She doesn't know about the empire. Like, what if they like?
They said, as long as we're resting in our coffins, we can go forever without having to feed.
Why is the turnout of millennial voters
So we'll remain asleep, at least for a while, as long as we can.
Sorry for your mom.
So do I.
Yes. I have it now.
And Rainbow can again formally turn to the complicator. We appreciate
Use the words I'm saying. Most people
He says, sure, no problem then. Payment is more than enough to
For
cover.
hoarding Vienna sausages and our friend.
Again, she stresses not to, as exciting news as it is not to tell anyone that Strahd is dead, please allow me to tell people as they're on back since including Strahd and we're not happy about this outcome and we're not yet prepared to take them on.
Why are you telling anybody?
Because I'm asking the house through their plan to make it easier for them to swallow. And I bribed the shit out of them to feel like platinum of a lot.
Yeah. He says, well, I'll believe that Strahd's dead when it's confirmed by some more people, but I guess I wouldn't put it past you to be able to kill him.
Does he have any coffins that are shaped like cans?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point the rest of the group would have arrived.
It's like, I don't know if you guys killed Strahd. He's like, yeah, then down the stairs marches another 7 people.
Yeah.
Why is May interested if one of the coffins is shaped like a can?
For Vienna sausages.
No. At least it's better than what you called her.
Polygamous?
Wasn't that one of the other girls from the office? She's still in town because of Charlotte?
Assuming Wayne would have heard the anything upstairs, and be like, must be them now.
Sorry, I really don't have time. I'm only here to spread the message.
Yeah, I mean, I figured the arrival of, 6 people plus a tiger, not that we're all trying to be quiet or anything, but you could probably hear it.
Did you get picked up? No.
Yeah, so. Yeah, Zoldak's just gonna look around and say, oh, we're back here. And make her shop.
Gizmo, how did you know to use the greenstone?
Did you get that at a hostage?
Talk to me, Gizmo.
Rain sent me a really stupid message about traps and flying, and then something about a green rock.
What about traps?
Hi.
Traps are on the right. We flew right, traps only on floor. And steep incline where fell. Go there, into prison, greenstone.
Do you live here alone?
Is there windows up here on this floor?
Yep. Right there.
Does May see the sunlight?
Yep, you noticed what Rain noticed.
May runs downstairs.
Yeah, Zoldak's close to behind.
Yep, just I'm going outside. Look at somebody.
I was gonna say, May comes down the stairs, pushes the coffin maker into a coffin, and runs outside.
Pushes him to a bed of nails.
The coffee maker is like, oh my goodness, more people.
Yes, these are all the fine people I was telling you about that help.
Sorry. No, I don't.
Oh, we had quite a raid going there to the castle, I guess. Anyway, I'll see to it that the 3 ladies are kept safe.
So everyone started moving over to the family. You know, in that moment, whether they were inside or not, he finally found his nickname.
Yeah, Rain will come outside and feel the sun's warmth again. And not knowing whether it's
Connected tissues.
He's going to end up nailing this coffin shut, telling the townsfolk that they're vampires still, and then we're going to come back and they're going to be like set on fire. Guaranteed.
Not for him.
There's a well inside the building.
He's so upset. It's just
Stricken, shot.
Don't. Send him home.
Yeah, Zildak's just gonna walk outside slowly and breathe in the air that is now fresh.
Everywhere I go, she's been shadowing me like some dark cloud.
Just let out a
She might know something.
big exhale.
Robin does right. Can Anna's mom just kick her out of the hotel? Or what? Can't ditch somebody for eating
Wow.
fried chicken with worm.
For once I feel at ease, but at the same time, I know it's not quite over yet.
So what time of day is it?
It's like noon.
So I have a really super bad question right now. I don't remember anything to tell you. Did Rain ever tell people about my patron and visions? But I think that she did.
I think the only thing you said is that you've only mentioned things about the dark powers,
Okay.
like knowing some more about it than what the rest of the group does, but you never really revealed where that came from,
Okay.
how you knew what you knew.
Okay. So at the same time, I was going to say something about yeah, like my patron was, pleased with what we did. And that was what I wanted to say. It's not like I'm afraid of anything. I said that I have the patron, and I don't know. And it'll get to everything. It's like rolls to take notes about our patrons.
Yeah,
So never mind.
and I think as far as from Zoldak's perspective, he only just knows that you have
Oh, I was about to give him a roll high.
you have some sort of magic power. He doesn't really care where it comes from. He's not really, inclined to care. He's more about his weapons and armor, and that's all he needs.
Just considering the first edition view where he's just a magic user.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I want to be a fighting man.
Yeah, and Gizmo, again, I mean, you're more familiar with Rain because you've traveled with her, but again, you really haven't gleaned that much or taken a lot of time to find out about it.
Only now recently is actually thinking about the fact that she decided to go into God's clothes. And it's now kind of a little wondering how you're going to do that.
I don't even know if it feels the same way.
Yeah, and right now we're just kind of standing outside the coffin maker shop, so it's, where's that?
Well then, I think we should find out.
That is over there. Okay. Yeah, like we're kind of actually in the if you remember the not the alley, but the
Keywords that I couldn't work to do this.
what's it called? The one spot where like the Rictavio's wagon was and like the loading area.
Yeah, the docks are going to be called
Yeah.
That circle-y place off the main road.
I don't
Yeah.
what anyone else thinks. This is me talking. We need to finish this work. I want the entire
Stockyard, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of like getting the stockyard, or like looking out into the stockyard area, so the stockyard's like in that direction. Or we're on the west side of it, so. There are some people working, but they haven't really, taken a glance to really look at us or see or, notice that you're wearing Strahd's clothes, so.
I'm picturing walking out into like the stockyard and the lights are set in the town and it's like the adventuring party that brings you the sun, brings you dead strong.
I came to ask you if your article was really about millennials and politics. Okay,
I think after all this, Ray wants to go just take a bath and a nap.
I
didn't answer the last blood and suffering.
Ismark says that he's going to remain here with the coffin maker if he'll let him stay there, because he just wants to keep an eye on his sister, and just to make sure he's safe, and he doesn't really trust the coffin maker entirely. It's just more of he doesn't know him well enough. So he said, I think at least one of us should stay with them, just to be safe. Because right now they don't have any defense, and he doesn't think the coffin maker would be able to protect them if there was any.
Perhaps we could have Bartleby stay and protect them as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Basically to make sure that they don't run away and that something else doesn't steal them. Like, I mean, Ismark's okay, but, you know.
Yeah. Bartleby will offer to stay here. That's good. So.
I mean, minimally, Bartleby was contractually obligated to get that Irene after remains back. But we don't have her back yet. It's like the other half of the agreement is that she's back alive. The contract, so
Ismark
that'd be within the contract for sure.
Ismark then says in that case he's going to want to travel to Barovia to let the others know that, or let the townspeople there know that Strahd is dead, and to maybe see if you can get some of the townspeople together to rally and clear out any of the undead that are in the town, because they had been dealing with, you know, they don't know who's all zombies and who's all living still. So he's going to see about getting maybe some of the guards from Valaki or some people from Valaki to travel there and see, maybe talk with the Burgermeister and see what's just to see if he can talk to him and inform him of Strahd's death, and just see if maybe rope in Cresp to send a messenger there.
Caution him that we basically established amongst ourselves that the Burgermeister's a bit crazy, and so just be careful around him.
Yeah, Ismark says, yeah, I've heard the same, but yeah, I'll be careful. He says, I'm going to also talk to, go to the church here and talk with the priest there and let him know. I think he'll work with me to get back to Barovia safely.
Excellent.
Rictavio says, I'll if Casimir's intent to go to the Amber Temple with you, I'll go with Ismark, and I think between me, him, and Yith, we can handle things here.
Certainly no straggler vampire will be any match for Bartleby in this campaign.
Yeah. I think he has this covered here. We'll go see about making sure that the news spreads appropriately, and we'll keep the commotion down. So, but yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of time to rest first. So they go head off to the tavern.
Yeah, maybe call them and tell them if we'll be near the tavern, or if we leave the tavern area for any reason before they return, I'll refer to the barkeep.
All right, good.
I love school, and I grew from all the money that my dad left me.
Yeah, so Zodak says, how about we get some rest and then plan what to do.
There you go.
Alright.
That's what the injections are for. You have to take a lot of spoons before the procedure.
Figure we could take this day as like a downtime day and then head west tomorrow, or
Yeah.
whatever, out the path.
Yeah, so
For the first time in forever.
yeah, so they are going to
We haven't even
head-
established that we can leave yet.
To what?
We haven't even established that we're even able to leave yet.
No, I don't mean leave Barovia. I mean head for the Amber Temple.
Oh.
Yeah, metagame-wise, I'm not convinced we can leave either, but I think that based on what... I feel like since Rain knows a bit about the Dark Powers, she might be questioning whether we might be able to leave or not. But
Gizmo instantly goes to the tavern, finds a table/booth, and pulls out his beer, enjoys it, and then just passes the fuck out. He wants a long rest because he wants his spells back. He feels he's tired.
Yeah, I think Zoldak basically just pays his rent and then just goes upstairs, finds a bed and just collapses out on it.
And were any of the others awake for this 3 a.m. snack?
No. Yeah, I'm the only one who needs fighting the Tower Sticks.
Do you mind if I invite someone else to join us?
I'm not really sure what May would do with his downtime.
Maybe you can help us. Hannah doesn't seem to
Yeah, Zolodak's pretty much he's actually like it's not gonna be he's not gonna do a full rest, but at least right now because it's middle of the day. But he's gonna do effectively like just sleep for 3 hours.
I think May might actually head out of the old Sphalic road over here to the left and like head out into the woods for a good amount of the day and just kind of see the progress, see if anything's like getting better or anything like that.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. You go out there and like I said, like the air just feels cleaner, smells cleaner. The grass and the plants and the trees and the bushes all seem like life is coming back into them. You actually hear more sounds of like insects and birds and other things actually move, like kind of living in the woods as opposed to just the sound of a wolf howl here or there or a crow.
Yeah, it's not just dark and somber or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you learn?
It actually feels more inviting.
Words written on his pad, the little words. You can only make out a few, but they really freaked me out.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna spend a few hours out there. I mean, he'll let everybody else know that that's what he's doing, that he'll be back, but, yeah.
Oh my god, no, it's gone, it's gone, I destroyed it.
as long as we're all kind of simultaneously with this Rain, she's gonna have to go and so if you get her room, and before she does anything, she has not used the full power of her gift in her major gear. So assuming that the room is, the doors closed and everything, she's going to touch both of the earrings to cause the shift so that this will point.
Okay, let me see, pull up exactly what that does. Make sure I know the description is. Shifted to a sensory supernatural knowledge. Resistance to all damage except psychic. Thoughts. Each round. Perceive your surroundings. Names action. Using. No longer than 1 minute. No more than once every 12 hours.
What is he reading?
Okay, so it's basically you gain heightened senses.
What is he reading?
Oh, the patron.
The earrings. Okay.
I'm sorry, say again?
So it's like a meditative state.
Yeah, basically that. that's actually she doesn't know exactly what to do yet, but she has the idea this is original.
Yep.
So, assuming that she does that and everything is as listed, see if she can feel her patron this world in any way, like any closeness.
Yeah, and actually, unlike before, when Rain had died and had kind of had that vision of her patron, and then felt like that tug of being trapped in Barovia pulling her back, she does not feel that at all anymore. Like when you do this, you actually feel like you're entirely free from Barovia. And you do sense your patron at least closer. Not in the immediate area, but...
So she's just kind of gonna walk around then and just feel it out, and whenever the moment is over, just get like snapped back.
Okay.
Yeah, after a minute.
Yeah. Just like whatever, feeling it's a sort of stage to confess.
Yep.
Where did you go that night after you left Aria? Why the hell can you do us? Why? Sarah Huffy won't leave us alone. She's sticking
This is
around
like, part of it seems like immediately identify an object in possession, like identify a strong sword, so I guess you can just use the effect on that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a +2 longsword, and additionally, it actually has the damage of a greatsword.
Jesus Christ. And it's one-handed?
Yep.
Usually
While we're doing this downtime thing, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
You're not the same person as if I do pretty fast.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, just like the stress.
Yeah, understandable for sure. Years later, I have not read this here and started here because I have not.
So with like Rain being feeling that and everything, she's gonna snap, snap.
Oh, and it does
back.
require a team for that.
Okay. So yeah, she'll snap back to her body and know that.
Reading.
I would say she's gonna pull out Toma's Stride and just kind of read over that again to get an idea of what to do next, and then probably pass out and do a couple hour power nap.
You okay?
Yeah, just setting it up with him.
Or, hey,
Yeah,
it cut out to get an idea of what.
Oh, just read over the Toma's Stride again to get an idea of kind of what we're dealing with now, and just use those points related. Just read over the Toma's Stride until she eventually kind of see during the 3 to 4 hours.
I don't think that she did it, but
Yeah, after Zoldak,
she remembers more than just
after his nice nap, he gets up, has a nice meal, just, orders a big, 3-course meal. Just talking with whoever's there, Rick Tavio, Ismar, Casimir, Gizmo, whoever else happens to be in the tavern at the time. Oh, God. What about Gizmo? Do you do anything else after you
Just passed out drunk.
pass? Yeah, I was gonna say. I figured you'd just be passed out drinking and.
You wanna know why Gizmo doesn't spend money? Because Gizmo just falls asleep wherever he gets hammered. I don't get rooms. I'm a holy religious figure with a drinking problem. Nobody can do
And
anything
you have
about
your
it.
magical ale stein that just never runs out somehow.
You're a good person. Yes.
Blessed by Zeus.
Zolak has a full undermaster, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, the +2 greatsword would be cool. Like, if I didn't have that feat already, that'd be like, oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that nobody in our group like really never fucking use it, but I'm still gonna hold on to it.
Yeah. That'd be something like if Bartleby didn't have the Sun Sword.
Exactly. Does I mean, I guess we're not we can ask him, but I would
Sorry, I didn't
because
call.
I know Gizmo's sword doesn't hurt. Gizmo's thing has a fire achievement. Just because it's like just cleric does this. Would mine require attunement, or would this be something like only the following occasions?
Wait, your earrings, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to let or defer to Jordan.
Okay.
See what his
Just I'll try to count how many things I am attuned to.
Right, because I guess technically, if you can use a longsword, you can use it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already attuned to 3 if the earrings count as 3. Like 1.
Yeah, they
so-
do.
Okay. Yeah, so then I already have the Orb of Power, and it's the Cloak of Elvenkind, and I could really easily drop the Cloak of Elvenkind, but I mean, at least thematically, it's kind of a part of the brain now, because I always assume she's like walking around with her hood up and stuff. So like, I think
Yeah.
she's her, but I mean, maybe her personality or the addition of this like super expensive clothing and jewelry, she can walk around like she owns the place, and people might just think she does. Like, it's like, I'm a noble, fuck you. Like, well, you're dressed like a noble, so I guess fuck me.
I think Zoldak only has 2 that he's attuned to. The bracelet, like the silver bracelet that does the extra critical damage, and then the ribbon.
I mean, I can always give it to Zoldak at some point, you know, just in case he gets separated. Like, if he'd like not have his pole for some reason, or if he'd be like, I really need these +2 AC for the shield right now.
Yeah. It'd be something he could maybe use in the future.
Yeah, I'll bring it up to him at some point. But whenever Ray wakes up, she'll do a very similar thing. Get downstairs and just order a round of alcohol and food.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure you deduct gold from your total.
How much gold would it cost to buy food for me and a round of alcohol for everybody currently?
4 billion platinum.
Fuck! I think Brad Coffin would put more money he's probably ever seen in his life.
Nobody told you you had to.
No, I didn't have to. I wanted to. He's already scared of us. So, if we...
Scared of you and Bartleby. There's a difference.
Well, we scared him, and then we bribed him. So he's like... Now he has layers of reasons not to tell anybody, and Bartleby is with him, so he's really scared.
It's like if you just pay like 2 gold, that'll cover like everything.
Okay, works for me. So yeah, Rain will toss the go up to the barkeep, place our order, 2 gold, and say around whatever mead, wine, whatever they have here, for
Yeah.
everybody in the tavern. It's a celebration.
Yeah, they have like I said, they had wine from before that they specialize in.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah. And is that for everybody in our group, you mean?
I would say everybody in the tavern. I can.
Oh, okay.
If you want.
Bump that up another 2 gold.
Okay.
The tavern, the tavern owner asks, what's the cause for the celebration? We noticed things seem a bit more pleasant around here, but
I don't know if Raina would want to start telling people here, or I guess she'll turn to the rest of the group and be like, "Hey, what are we celebrating?" See if anybody else shouts it out.
Free wine!
We're celebrating free wine.
Wine's the only reason we're here.
Rain will say, I have the distinct feeling that anyone who wants to will now be able to leave Barovia, and just turns and sits back down.
That comment kind of takes the owner by surprise, and she kind of like thinks a moment, and kind of is like thinking in her mind like what you mean by that exactly. But she must keep the thoughts to herself so she doesn't voice anything or do anything else with that. But still seems like she's kind of contemplating it.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point in the day, Rictavio, Ismark, and Yith. Well, Yith's actually going to be locked back up at the wagon. No need to have a tiger running around the streets. But Ismark and Rictavio are going to go over to the chapel and start talking there and sharing the fact that Strahd is dead and talking to the priest there. Getting the news out to Barovia and press.
Did you get my messages?
Seeing about what should be done here. Whether they should talk with the leader here and
Did she have something to do with Atlas's sister falling up that bell tower?
No. You're braver than my mom. She's been wanting to ask me the same thing, but I think she's
Alright, so anybody else doing anything for the day?
She couldn't look at me.
Besides generally resting.
Waking up in my old room gets harder and harder.
We've already covered that all the shops and things have like there's no possibility that they have anything like magical or anything that a spellcaster will probably be interested in.
I
Correct.
took off to San Jose tomorrow. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want.
You just have to deal with weird because they don't sell to your people.
Can you?
All what?
Spellcaster? What is that?
Magic item. No, everybody who ever bought one of those fucking died distraught, so you guys all
Okay. Yeah, we do.
It's like,
While
where
we're
can
in the
where can I get a book? Strahd.
You said? Julian ate them up.
while we're in the tavern,
She read them already?
one of
Did she
the
write them?
one of the tavern goers or someone from the town comes in, kind of busts through the door and says, and just kind of blurts out,
I'm not judging.
"Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news?
I just wish
They're sending a group of guards up to the castle, to Castle Ravenloft. They think Strahd might be dead." And then suddenly the whole tavern kind of bustles with commotion. When people just start shouting out like, "Oh, yeah, I thought so. That's why this morning felt so different. We saw the sun return a few days ago, and now I sense the change in the atmosphere today. Even his Strahd's curse must have been lifted." And then the guy that came in and announced it is like, yeah, they're getting they're getting a squad of guards up, and Isaac is leading them, and they're gonna go investigate what happened. Thaumaturgy.
Yeah. Rain says you have thaumaturgy, so her voice booms 3 times as loud as usual. And it's, gonna try to calm the commotion, just like, everybody be quiet.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention.
So, Rain will stand up and, like not in the thaumaturgy voice anymore. No, it is true. Strahd is dead. But you need to tell that party to be careful. The castle is still full of traps, and it is still incredibly dangerous to be in that castle.
The one guy who made the announcement says, "Oh, you don't have to tell me. I'm not the one going. That I'm not sure what all they intend to do. The Burgermeister is organizing it and sending them. I don't even know how he found out about it, but that's just all I heard."
Well, somebody needs to warn them. Like Randall just kind of told everybody. Somebody needs to warn them. I don't think they know what they're getting into.
Yeah, so that says, "Here we go."
Well,
Maybe if I don't know, Rain. Maybe with the fact that you have his clothes in your possession, we can tell them, and they won't even have to bother going up there.
yeah, certainly. If you want to, George, you can tell that you can go have a discussion with this Burgermeister.
Okay.
That's the nice stuff. You steal all the toys from the children.
Yeah, let's go. And then Zoldak just, says, where's the Burgermeister's house, or where are they organizing this expedition? And he says, "Oh, they're getting ready in the town square. At least that's where they're rallying several guards." And then Zoldak says, "Thanks."
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and that's over here at N8. Yeah, and you see, when we get there, we see that there's basically this kind of, shorter, squattier guy who's, kind of barking orders around and, looking way more important than he really has any right to be.
The Burgermeister.
Yeah. And he's bragging about, like, see, I told you all would be well one day. All thanks to my festivals that we, my weekly festivals. They kept evil at bay, and now good has triumphed. And he's just being full of himself. There are several guards that are, gathering supplies. They're getting some horses together, and there's one other guy that's leading them. And he doesn't necessarily look like a guard, but he's dressed well enough, and he has like a cloak on that's kind of concealing most of his features. You notice that he tends. Well, I guess go ahead and roll a perception check. This is what I
Not perceptive.
Yeah, Zoldak isn't either. So that's essentially all we noticed when we first get there.
Rain looks at Zoldak and says, "Ready to make a scene?"
Not really, but I guess we have to.
Thaumaturgy again.
Yeah, likewise, it gets everyone's attention. Several of the guards, draw their weapons and, kind of, approach and the one man that wasn't dressed like a guard but looked like he was more in charge, he approaches and says, "Who are you? State your names. Are you allies of Strahd?"
Yeah, my name is Rain. This is Zoldak. And quite the opposite.
Maybe that's why Sarah's hanging around. She might not be able to cut her own meat, she can still type a text.
The Burgermeister, barges forward and says, "What? Oh, don't be ridiculous. You didn't kill Strahd. It was all my festivals that drove the demon away."
The only thing we know for sure is that she spent 2 years helping Charlotte torture us.
Go right
Plenty
to
of
the
time to
room.
protect the other side.
And it was
Or
your
it could just be some
festivals.
tacky at the phone company with too much time on his hands.
That have donned Strahd's arms
There's more.
for his
I am
demise.
addicted to blue bottle coffee, 1 cup, and feel like you can handle
He says, "Why, yes, of course it was." And then he says, "Wait, what?" And then, he kind of steps forward and squints at your clothes and says, "Well, hey, that is Strahd's royal guard. Huh, my festivals even somehow managed to bring his clothes as a sign. Yes, it must be true."
Ray looks at the cloak figure and sees he always is eccentric.
He did, not wanting to say anything, he just kind of rolls his eyes, trying to not, trying to nod, but not look like he's agreeing with you.
Right. I guess Ray will talk to the cloak figure and say, naturally, I can always roll a deception too, but it sounds like this guy's so fun, so nice.
But the cloaked figure says, "Please, Vargas, let me talk with them. You go, keep getting the guards ready. Let me talk." And he steps forward and says, "My name's Isaac. Who are you?"
As I had told your friend there, your crazy friend, I am Wayne Soldak. We have the rest of our party is elsewhere. We infiltrated Strahd's castle after returning life to Barovia. And we needed to kill him. And as soon as we heard we were planning this expedition, we came to warn you that the castle, even though Strahd is dead, is very heavily trapped. And I would not recommend going there without somebody who knows a little bit more about the castle.
He says, "Well, based on the fact that you're wearing his garb, and considering the changes that have gone on here in the land lately, I wouldn't doubt that you did in fact kill him."
On top of the castle and as dangerous as that is, there is still a great people difference in this land. You can celebrate today, but we must still prepare for the leaders.
Right, and there's still, like you said, I'm not sure what this evil you're talking about is, but Strahd's servants and allies are still present, even in this town, and like you said, in the castle. So we will have to deal with them too. Just because Strahd is dead, the worst of it might be over, but there's still the aftermath.
Yes, so if you choose to enter the castle now, know that it's not, just because Strahd is dead, it's not safe yet. Be on your highest guard until the highest guard without someone
He glances over his shoulder and sees that the Burgermeister is preoccupied with something else, and he leans forward and says, "Good, I didn't really feel like going to the castle anyway. Look, I can convince him to stay here and that there's no need, that we have enough, all the proof we need to show that Strahd is dead. I can convince him to throw another celebration, and that'll turn him around from going on this silly, pointless expedition. Plus, my time can be better spent weeding out Strahd's servants here."
Is this Rictavio talking?
No, it's another man named Isaac. He's like the leader of
Zeke?
Well, he's not really dressed like one, though, so he's wearing a cloak. that's concealing most of its body. But
Basically, something buzzing
Oh, man,
You go see Strahd's castle to make sure he's really dead.
yeah, and actually, I'm gonna have to step away
don't
for
tell like there's traps, whatever. And he's kind of like,
Oh my god.
too, and the captain's
Yeah.
like,
So actually,
yeah, between us, I kind of felt
Rain
like
is
that was a
stepping
shitty
away.
idea. So I'm just gonna convince him to throw
I'll be
another like
back in
party.
Yeah.
3 minutes. So sorry for the abrupt stop. We'll take this moment to take a pause.
Well, May's out in the woods
Be
somewhere.
back.
May's out in the woods somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
He did just went in a cage.
Okay. The restroom. Just figured that'd be a quick way to bring up to speed. Is like Ezekiel or whatever Ezekiel is like. He's basically dressed in like a cloak that we like can't see any of him, but he was just kind of like helping rally the forces or whatever. And the Bürgermeister's just like, oh yes, it was my parties that killed Strahd, and we're like, no. It's like I was like, we brought the sun back to Barovia. We killed Strahd, and we like look at my clothes. Like this is his clothes. And it was like best role play. And he's like, oh yes. My parties were so powerful they put Strahd's clothes on you after killing him. Like, God. Like, that's when I like looked at the other guy.
I mean, May would be like, whatever you guys want to say, as long as I can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's why I like looked at the guy, like the other guy that did the cloak. The guy didn't like say anything. I was just kind of like, is he always this eccentric? And the cloak guy was just kind of like. And that's like when we started talking to him instead. Like,
So, I mean, there's no change, I guess, to May, what he finds out there and everything.
Where's the missing two guys? Missing the DM. Kirshner did have a question though if he has to attune to his earrings.
Something a downside. Yeah, maybe that. So how come you've been engaged for almost a year and you haven't said when to? Well, I think I'm finally ready to do that. I told Spencer it was okay. She and Caleb got together. Wait, what? Back up. Yeah, she likes him like that. And does he like her like that? She's Spencer. Seems to like. You know, they okay with her?
kind of joke thought I had was
Ever since I've been back here, all I've done
once
is been control. And
it would be like how to take over Barovia entirely in one fell swoop would be to basically like once we save the brides, tell Anna's hostages, be like, hey, like we saved you or whatever, and like basically convince her to marry you. It would be like you need to like take on like a bride or a husband or whatever. Just be like, let us marry, and it's like so suddenly like you have liberated Barovia from the current person. You're like the general of the like army that took over the area, which grants you the like legal political ability to lead it. And now you are married to the actual political legal successor. You're like, this is undisputably mine on every front.
Really? Yeah, I mean, I can jack mainframe with a screwdriver, but you need power tools on him, he's the dumbest guy in the room.
when my eyes see a power saw, my mind stays a finger.
Got it.
Chainsaw takes me straight to no arms.
How about YouTuber?
I see more.
That's because you don't watch TV or the news with me.
That's not entirely true. Too strange.
I am back.
It's embarrassing, but we've been binging like a tonight show.
Why is it embarrassing? Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah, you explain it. I'm my first cut me my mom's
I'll see your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think CJ's away.
What's that?
I think CJ's away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This morning.
They came back and said,
Whenever I asked that question about May, I was like, to him, I was like, oh.
When I'm calling for a girl, I usually cook her a meal. You are building a great house.
Yeah, I don't know what all the best things to do next are obviously like remember Amber Campbell and things, but it's like I'd love to kind of re-enter Strahd's castle and loot the shit out of it, but I think that Amber Temple should come maybe before that, like slightly more urgency.
Right.
Where the hell is she?
On the chair.
Oh.
Sorry. For someone who's a straight shooter, you're really talking in circles. It's Spencer.
Okay. Say hi to the camera.
Okay, if you're not okay with this, just say the word. Hold on.
Now,
Say.
if Rain chooses to do another sending to her patron after that, what would be like?
What would not want?
I guess it's up to Rain, but it's like, what would be the best way to be like?
I guess.
Yeah, you know, because it was like, oh, we killed Strahd, and they're like, oh yeah, good job. It's like, do you want us to kill the Dark Powers? Question mark / how do we do it? Question mark. How much DM stuff you willing to tell us? Question mark. Like, you know them very well, patron. What do you want me to do with them? And then it gets suspect when the patron's like, you've killed Strahd. That pissed them off. Like, yeah, like, no, leave them alone.
Yeah.
What do you mean, leave them alone?
They're not doing anything bad over there.
Pay no attention to the patron behind the curtain in the Ember Temple.
What? This is just level 2. Do you want to see level 3?
What?
I'm insanity, Emily. Okay, you take a breath, Arya. Just breathe. I don't know. Maybe you keep Sabrina busy while I get the key to Ezra's. Arya, I like her. I don't want to lie to Sabrina. Okay, fine. So just go buy her a cup of coffee. Wait, you just said that you like her, so it shouldn't be that hard to make a friendly conversation. There's no lying in that. Okay, then
She's still AFK?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I need to see if that 9 iron is missing from Ezra's club. Arya, I'm trying to get my life together. Okay, I want to do the right thing, not move 2 steps back. I understand that. But Ezra killed Charlotte breaking and entering. It's a crime. I'm not stealing anything. I'll be fine. But what do we do if Ezra did kill Charlotte? Do we text a photo of him to our new cyber bully Sarah Harvey? No. But at least we're all reckoning.
Dude, that fucking +2 fucking longsword is pretty. It's pretty fantastic.
I just wish that shot.
Is a longsword considered a simple weapon?
No, it's martial. No, I don't even think a short sword's considered a simple weapon.
Oh, really? Okay, so I'm not even proficient with it to even have it as a backup if I need it.
Hey, guys. No, you're kind. Just head out to my hotel. We got Spencer. This town hall is turning out to be quite a nice little event for us. I arranged the security approach from the hotel the night Charlotte was murdered. Oh, Hannah, we had nothing to do with what happened to her, but...
I mean, I guess it's whatever, it all depends on the group, but we consider, like, improper D&D etiquette to, like, if, like, I would hold on to that sword or something until, like, somebody would die or would make a new character or somebody would bring somebody in and would be like, oh yeah, this person's joining your party, like...
I mean, nobody, if nobody really wants it or cares about it, really it's just an item.
Yeah.
So until it gets to the point where you feel like you could give it to somebody, then...
Right? Like, whenever they're, like, trustworthy enough, or whatever. When the connection with them beats out the fact where it's like a pretty nice magical looking longsword you got there.
Yeah, I mean...
Distraught on Zarovich, it's mine!
Yeah, I mean, right now it's just a nice item.
Yeah. It's pretty.
It's until somebody can actually use it that it becomes
Tell you something.
a weapon.
You make a perfect packaging.
All I have to do is, I wouldn't do it. It's like my, whatever. Patron item, like my book. But you, change my spellcasting focus to the sword. Instead you're like, Eldritch Blast! Just, swing it.
Or was that Inuyasha or whatever?
Yeah, just, all the spell effects just kind of, come out of the fucking...
Demon Blade or
To a
whatever.
hard drive that they store at some place called the farm. If the police get a hold of that drive, they'll see that Ari left the hotel. And they'll know that you're the one who risked the footage. Can we go to the farm?
Melee range of light. Just
We can't.
the tiniest little stab because you're so non-proficient with it. You're like, just taps them like.
You hit him with the handle.
Okay, sorry for the delay, guys.
All good.
Alright, so we left off on his Brandon death. And Tim is there too. Okay. Yeah, so last we left off where I left. Rain and Zoldak were talking with Izzy.
Sitting here, we're expecting a decent turn.
You guys want to ask a story about the earrings?
The event's gonna have an informal
Oh,
right.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Audience participation, possibly a
We were wondering, or I should say, I was wondering if the earrings were attunement or not attunement, but hidden in the center.
Yeah, I mean,
Do not pretend to know.
I think we kind of said that all of our stuff,
Line up a viral video.
all of our stuff is attunement. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, most likely.
I thought Gizmo's camera was required to tune too.
Oh, okay.
The shield I have is not.
Okay. Just
Yeah, so Izzy basically just says he'll convince the Burgermeister to not go to the castle. They have all the proof they need with the fact that Rain is wearing Strahd's clothes, and just the fact that they've seen the change in the atmosphere and the life returning to the land. So Isaac informs him that, legends say that that's what would happen if Strahd died. So that's, kind of what clued them in to begin with.
right. Rain will ask him if he knows anything about
He says, I've never heard of it.
These planes were so much smaller.
Yay!
Yeah, just in another
Start.
conversation.
Is that place of evil or other sorts of evil you said about?
Yes, we have believe that this place wherever it is and whatever it is, they house evils,
What'd you find?
potentially greater than Strahd.
I think that might have had something to do with Charlotte's murder.
He says, well, as far as I'm concerned, the greatest evil here was Strahd. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, certainly. He was certainly by far the most.
Do you actually think I'd like something about it to be
The most immediate evil, and
You
it
screwed
was
up.
certainly we're celebrating
You're
today.
your friend. And that's
Absolutely.
things I love about you.
Now, I have matters to attend to, so go do my part, you go do yours.
Are you talking to your patron?
Yes.
Are you talking to your patron?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is really weird. I was like, this is very conversational.
Well, that at least went okay,
Yeah.
I think.
That's what
It went. Okay.
Don't expect everything from now on. Okay? Okay. I'm not all my dad.
Because the last time you guys tried to talk to town guards, they tried to put you in prison.
Hannah, my family loves you.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, should we? If we traveled in the other areas, I'm sure that the abbot would be interested to know this information if he does not have anything.
I did.
It's probably gathered.
Yeah, I think you'd be right, but I think in terms of what we need to do first, we need to finish resting and then prepare for the Amber people.
Yeah, okay.
news can reach whoever it needs to without us doing it.
Certainly.
But if there is any threat in the Amber Temple, and if it's the last threat to Barovia, we need to deal with it.
Why are you whispering? Because Jordan's here. How did you tell him?
Giant zombie dinosaurs.
Because he's Caleb, or because you guys are...
Let's go back to the group.
Okay with this? Wow, that was fast. It's never gonna happen again, okay? I swear it. You know, that was just a knee-jerk reaction. It's fine. Sounds it really. I told you when I erased the tape, but I'm afraid to tell him about that text. This person threatened to
Yeah. So what's everybody else doing at this point?
May would be outside, going through the woods for like a big portion of the day, because in his head, he kind of wants to do that for a bit, and then figure he'll come back and then long rest for tonight, and then he's gonna head to the Amber Temple tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, after all that, just kind of walking around and relaxing a little bit and just breathing in the fresh air.
Kitty.
Brain is good to go back and just kind of like go back, return to the room, go to sleep. Whatever everything else is doing before take a final long rest.
Proxy servers, but he's been able to spoof the IP addresses back.
Oh, take a bath would be on it as well, actually. Yeah, yes, I'm gonna. We've probably already just like been doing that when we're kind of like chilling it in, so I'm gonna let it be known.
Yeah, I think Zoldak's going to take some time to read the Tome of Strahd, get that his knowledge point back, and he's basically just going to maybe walk around town, see just listen to what news might be going around, and then just take it easy at the tavern.
Me too. DC must be missing its brightest young lobbyist. You know as well as I do that the campaign has won in the last 3 weeks, so I'm not going to get another vacation day for the next 3 years of my life, but it was important for me to be here for 1 month.
Yeah, I personally thought about the other day, it's like safe to like walking into the water, like with all the corpses in the castle, before that walking into the water that Sarah was in. I haven't fucking bathed in like over a week. After all the fighting and blood and killing. It's like horrible.
Saying something earlier.
I wasn't trying to be a crazy girlfriend stalker.
Yes, but wake up, the sun's drinking, and go back to sunning with each other.
There's no one still passed out.
Officer Toby, can you help me out with this?
Oh wait, N1 is the church, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess just at this point, as it approaches evening, May would come back
Okay.
to the inn.
Okay. Yeah, and like I said, you basically arrive, everyone's just kind of taking it easy,
These cards are right outside.
And at this point, like Rictavio and Ismark have, come back, and they've been talking with everybody, and they're saying that the priest at the church, he's gonna send some representatives to press to inform them what's happened, and Ismark and Rictavio and Yith plan to go to Barovia to talk to the priest there and gather the people, because Ismark's been gone for a little while, so he's going to go let everybody know what kind of, the current situation, the fact that Strahd is dead. They're going to route out what undead, what undead are in the town of Barovia, and start kind of getting an assessment of the state of things there.
When she was just a child, and they never came back together. I mean, can you even imagine?
I don't want to imagine, okay? I don't need to know why. I just need to know that she's gonna stay alive. away and never hurt Arya again.
Charlotte's doctors say she's improving. And she's
So assuming it's dinner time and we're all kind of talking, do any of the non-player characters, or does anybody saying that they're going to kind of stay behind and not head to the Amber Temple?
Like Ismark and Rictavio said that they really need to go to the town of Barovia to, bring the news there. And now that Strahd is dead, they can actually start making progress on,
I'm
making
being people.
Barovia a better place. And Rictavio's more going just for safety and numbers. But Casimir's definitely going to the Amber Temple.
Okay.
Ismark says that he wants to see his sister safe, but he figures that with, like I said, he has to take care of Barovia too, and he figures that the group is more than able to handle what is in the Amber Temple. I mean, after the fact that we killed Strahd,
He's trying to lay sideways.
saying that nothing can stop us now. What was that insight roll for?
For the, how can I call it not the fight trip?
Okay.
Yeah, I assume that I should face value of anything.
We're not invested anymore. You don't get to weigh in on my land.
I just thought we'd be fine.
Well, May's going to order up his classic vegetable soup and get a little piece of cheese.
Toby, you know that I can't go anywhere right now. Okay, the cops are asking us 100 questions, and I am really helping my mom with this campaign.
As far as the price goes, I mean, that's, like 3 silver.
Yeah, basically that in a room. So what would that be total?
They're hard to give up. That's what makes them habits.
That's like 5 silver, whatever half a gold is.
Okay, I'll just pay 1 gold to cover everything.
Yeah,
Sure, mom's counting on you.
basically pocket change for us.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I need to convert some of my gold to get some silver because I have none right now.
Yeah. So
I have 32 silver. I can always give you like half or something.
Meh.
Like you can have 15 and I'll still 17 if you want.
You mean you'll just give it to me?
Yeah, just take it.
Oh, okay.
It's like basically all parties. You take 15.
Okay. I'll give you a gold.
Nah, that's fine.
Alright.
If I'm ever that much short of something, spot me a platter.
Yeah. I'll toss you the plat.
Just toss me a plat.
Which one do you want?
Whatever one's the hardest one to get to. One at the very bottom.
The one on my butt.
Where you keep warm.
Spencer, I'm fresh.
yeah, so unless there's anything else you want to do, like before resting, we can take a long rest now.
Woohoo! Give me our stuff back.
Hit die when you're back on a long rest half, right?
Half.
Back to full health. And yes, all spells, all abilities.
I guess I asked this from pure metagame perspective. Before we leave, are we going to meet with Bartleby and is he going to give us a pep talk before we do so?
Yeah, you can do that.
Of course, why wouldn't we do that?
I mean, yeah, we do have to let him know, hey, we're going.
Just the
You know,
Yeah.
Right, specific timing.
we'll be back soon.
Hey, tell us real quick about those smoked meats one more time. It's like, gladly. Holy shit, I just tell the coffee maker to fucking kill me, I can't take it anymore.
That's all he's talking about to his office.
He's like, all he does is talk about meats to me and cuddles his sword and talks to it.
It's so disturbing. I've seen a lot of disturbing things in this building.
Rain will ask Zoldak if he would have any use for this sword and describe, Strahd's sword and asking him. She's like, I'd like to keep the set a whole piece for now. But as far as like all the Strahd stuff, she's kind of like hoarding it. But like, if you'd like it, as a backup of some kind, if your spear were to break, it hits like a great sword, but it is a long sword in case you need to use a shield or something very light.
He says, yes, actually, that I could see that being useful.
Zoldak?
potentially.
Is that to Zoldak?
Yeah.
In fact, yes, I will take it.
Rain reluctantly hands it over. She says,
So
take
that-
it. You can carry it.
Yeah, don't worry. I will.
For the long rest, I summon the dryads to watch over us while we're sleeping, and to make me good berries.
Oh, Jesus.
Like 80% for the good berries, 19% for watching us.
Yeah. I guess if Rain's gonna give Zoldak the sword, he's gonna want to take like an hour to attune to it. So
Yeah, I mean, even if we sleep for 8 hours, we're not gonna like wake up and run out of town screaming toward the temple.
Yeah.
We're still gonna be kind of like waking up, like assuming we all sleep give or take 8 hours. Like,
yeah. So Zoldak's gonna do that, and how much temp hit points does Bartleby give?
10.
And
And yeah, and Zoldak's gonna go out into town and buy a shield then, because I don't think he actually has one with him. So he's just gonna go out and buy one and have it as a spare just in case, because he figures, hey, he has a long sword now.
Is there a left-hand salesman anywhere?
Sadly, well, they can get you a fake hand if you want.
No, I'm good. I still have mine in my pocket.
that's just weird. That's so weird.
If there's an experienced salesman that wants to give us a little shy of 1,500, there's a hand salesman that gives no spells. Because when we level up, your next level spell is you can have greater restoration, so you can keep this game. So we get a vendor that sells us 1,500 EXP. So, what if we're all kind of talking beforehand? Like sitting down at like the tavern talking. What do you know about the Ember Temple as a whole?
Jack Squad, I think.
Like anything that like what does the group know? So I'm basically asking like, is there anything that I haven't shared yet? Like slash everybody can assume anything that CJ has told me. My patron will also know now. Just like this is what we need to know.
Oh, you guys, like, FYI guys, my patron's giant squid monster.
I don't think. I'm trying to think like what all I have revealed. I know it's been spread out over a lot of sessions, so I actually don't remember what I've revealed. I think to start, we know that it's potentially the place where the dark powers. It has something to do with the dark powers.
We assume gave Strahd his power.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we learned that. Yeah, Strahd got his power. Like, became a vampire there.
Yeah, he made the pact there, and the pact was sealed when he killed Sergei and turned into a vampire, and that's when Tanya was like, "You're a monster," and threw herself off the thing. Yeah.
We also believe that the cure for vampirism is there,
Right.
from what Casimir has said. I think Casimir would tell us too that because he knows where it's located, he would say that that it's up on the it is up on the top, or not at the very top, but it's on Mount Gacchus, which is one of the highest points in
Sounds like
Barovia,
a
and
fun
it's extremely
location.
cold. Huh?
That sounds like a fun location.
Yeah.
Turn off for no elections, but most of us don't even know when.
And it's located on the there, and it's extremely cold there.
Until my mom got involved in the campaign, I did. If young voters turn out low because
And we also know that there is a rock that guards the way there.
They like it when you're confused and cynical. Yvonne's right.
Like
For them, they'll let you know.
ROCK or like the
So
bird?
you get to make a little
The bird thing.
Okay.
ROC.
So we do have
Think like what was that one bird in Wind Waker?
Campaign, but on this issue.
I mean, yeah, I know what a rock is. I just didn't know if he was like,
Yeah, that
like if it was like a magic barrier stone or like a call sort of rock.
No, he means the actual rock.
Yep.
Oh no!
It's a rock.
Oh, it's
Dwayne Johnson.
it's Maui.
Yeah. Dwayne Johnson makes an appearance.
Ranger calls the Brazier inscription and asks if she thinks that the inspired Violet would take us there.
Except we left the castle, why do you want to go back?
It might be the easiest way there.
We shouldn't have left.
I guess the downfall would be we appear somewhere on the side of it, not knowing where the exit is.
Man wants to see this big bird.
Let's see if we can- Sounds good. Let's go see Big Bird.
Make him turn into a big bird.
Which one did you think went to
Violet.
Violet?
Mountain
Mountain
Spire.
Spire.
Mountain Spire. Yeah, Mountain Spire.
Okay.
Basically, we've not been to a mountain yet. So,
Right. You're not sure.
yeah, I mean, even if it did, I think the best bet is to not pop in the middle of the labyrinth. We don't know the way out.
Yeah. Let's not use magic to just appear there. We need to actually trace the path from here to there.
Exactly. There's too much of a gamble in that.
There's someone else who's seen injustice.
If I don't know where's outside, I can't even ignore myself to freedom.
Yeah.
I like how the first thing he said is about himself.
No, I mean, I can't dimension nor my allies that I love dearly. But it does.
Yeah, except you left the castle. Gizmo is holding out against you.
Yeah. He's died, so
What is she doing there?
it's okay. That's payback for the time you thunder me. And the only reason I'd ever drop in a fight is because of the thunder wave.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I distinctly remember another time when you dropped.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I didn't drop.
Drop.
I got fucked.
That was the negative.
I dropped really far that time.
That was fun.
Um,
That really was fun.
I guess because the Amber Temple has been such a thing so far, Rain will at this point kind of rallied all the main group together and tell them that, you know,
Okay.
or kind of describe, I guess, what a roadblock does and say that, like, you know, like, oh yeah, like, remember, you know, like, to Gizmo and, like, Zoldak, and, like, I got, like, this book from, you know, like, my patron, much like a deity Erwin, and, you know, I got the earrings from them, much like Gizmo got his hammer, and I think that, you know, my patron has been telling us that to kill Strahd, and now my patron is telling us that they advise not going to the Amber Temple, as our part in Barovia is over, but I don't know. I think this is something that needs to be done anyway, and if we've had any intervention in my patron thus far, we won't likely have any. Just lay it out on the table for them to know.
I need to see you alone. There's something I need to tell you.
Yeah, Zoldak kind of nods and he's like, you know, because again, to him, it's like, magic is magic, you know, you get it somewhere, but
As long
it's not really.
as long as you do good things with the magic, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, yeah, to him, it's a lot of the same, although he's very much more appreciative of the Morning Lord for the the fact that the Morning Lord gave him the ribbon of the elves and has been helping with in terms of the blessing. That's kind of perked his interest, but the fact that deities or other beings can grant powers or gifts or whatever, he's at least more of the religious side is kind of seeing that. But again, he's just kind of okay. We'll do what we have to with or without our patron.
Exactly. Just like with anybody like grand adventure, there's the chance that any of us won't make it, so he wants to throw that out on the table now.
Yeah, so that's just again his goal is to see everyone out alive. So that's.
And then May makes it all depressing, or Rain makes it all depressing.
Well, basically what's in the back of what's in the back of her mind is Rain's mind is that my patron, who Rain holds in very high regard, is telling us that they wanted to stick it to these powers. They must be on some equal footing, and now we're gonna potentially go to where that equal footing lies. It's a little frightening. But
yeah.
We murdered Strahd. We can murder anything.
I hope you were right, Lizno. I hope you were right.
Casper does point out that you keep don't forget you did promise to go to the Amber Temple with me because we might have killed Strahd, but my sister still isn't restored. We have her out of Strahd's clutches, but
Be a piece of furniture. She has to be restored.
Good. Alright. Rain agrees. The deal was a deal. Is everybody ready?
Sure.
Yep, Zoldak nods, he's ready. Let's do this so we can get out of here. We killed Strahd and I'm quite ready to leave Barovia.
I want
So
to
it
check
is
that
much
3 times.
nicer.
May wants to go to Sesame Street.
Not available at the current time. Please come back in 400 days.
I'm ready to kill a big bird.
Right.
What if it's actually Big Bird?
Are we moving on then?
Assuming we take the carriage and horse with us, Rain rides in the back.
Yeah, we can do
Why
that.
would we take such a thing?
What if there's loot to bring with us?
It's called walking. It's called Zoldak.
Huh?
It's called him being a pack rat.
Pack mule, you mean?
Yeah, pack mule. Carry this, Zoldak. Carry this.
Yeah, it's like the entire, since we've, he just joined us, it's carry all this stuff.
I have been the carrying the party loot. I actually don't think I have that much on me anymore.
And we sold a
Party
good bit of
loot.
it.
Magic spring water, which we haven't really used. 3 spell scrolls, bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon. The deed to the house in Barovia, the death house. Deed to the windmill. I still have scale mail, leather armor, a short bow, and a wooden stake. A scroll of grease, potion of fire
Full of
breath.
grease?
I have a bag of holding, so I guess that's where I'm carrying it. A scroll of grease, yeah. It makes an area covered in grease.
I guess as a quick aside, when we were in town, how long would it have taken to pay a leather worker to remove the studs and reinforce the +1 stud leather armor?
That would have taken. That would have probably taken about a full day.
Okay, I didn't consider that until now. Could I retroactively do that before we leave for some amount of money and give it to May?
Yeah, he'll have to because you gave it to him like I guess like halfway through the day. He can get started on it, but you won't have it ready for
Okay. Yeah. So.
actually go there.
Okay. Yeah.
Whenever we come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much would you want the payment beforehand or after?
He says he'll take half now, later.
Okay. How much does he want for now?
Let me see. It's effectively going to be the cost of whatever armor it was to begin with.
Okay.
So, although to him he's not counting the fact that it's magical, like it's, you know, he's just going to kind of remake it. So like it's studded leather going down to leather.
Right, but since it's the +1, it was going to be like. It was studded leather +1 going down to leather +1. So it would basically equivalent, right? Is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it would be normal leather +1 by the time it's done.
Yeah, so it's to him he's going to charge you 45 gold for it.
Okay.
Effectively, because it's like you're basically having to undo what the studded leather is to rework it down to leather. So it's going to be a little more costly to do that. They're just about the same as it would be to just get, you know, a full set of armor.
Okay. So half
Again,
45, roughly like 22 for now.
Yeah.
Okay. I have like a boatload of gold because I shared the platinum I stole from Strahd with everybody, but I didn't share the gold. So after all that and all the drink buying, I'm still at 176 gold pieces.
Yeah, I mean, just the platinum itself is...
Yeah, the platinum is where I like consider my wealth. The gold is spending money. So,
Not to mention you have the party loot,
yeah.
which is currently sitting at 1,770 gold, roughly.
Well, that's where the stuff where like you buy the diamonds and stuff for party
Things
stuff
that are going to
comes
be
in.
used by the party and
Yeah.
the buying the wagon and the horses. You know.
Yeah. Or if there's ever anything that benefits one person enough to really benefit the party, you just fucking throw all our food money at that even on It's like, oh, like +2 dwarven plate armor. I'm like, fucking buy it! Go throw all our money at it.
Yeah. Guess who needs that dwarven flavor?
Do it!
Yeah, so, let's see. So the group is getting ready to go?
Yep, assuming Casimir can lead us, May is gonna walk with Gizmo.
Yeah, so Zoldak's driving or steering.
If, I guess, were the people still in town? Ismark and...
Octavio?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were still in town and they were getting ready to...
If, assuming that he was going to continue on that path and not come with us, I guess could we ask him for his, like, resurrection scroll in case we would need it on the...
Oh, yeah, Octavio says absolutely, of course. I think you'll need it more than we will.
I think anybody but Gizmo should have it. Because Gizmo has the resurrection, and I don't want Gizmo to possess all of the resurrection powers.
Why not?
All the eggs in one basket. That basket gets smashed. So, whoever, maybe like whoever's tanky, like, I don't know, anybody else want it?
Yeah, I mean, Zoldak's like, well, I mean, I guess I can hold on to it, although, like I said, I guess I can make an exception for resurrection magic.
I mean, I can always take it because I'm usually sitting in the back anyway, but...
Yeah, Zoldak says, why don't you hold it on to
Okay.
it?
What is it then?
Just a scroll of resurrection.
Okay. And what are the parameters of that? Is that like a revivify, or is that like a...
I want to say it's, it should be the same as the spell, and I think there's a spell that's just called resurrection.
Yeah, there it is. Go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a powerful spell.
Okay, yeah, so just, it's not like a 1 minute thing, just
Right.
if they die, we can bring them back basically.
Yep. The target coming back from the dead is an ordeal. -12 penalty to all attack rolls, saves, and ability checks. And it's reduced by 1 each long rest. So there is still a pretty hefty penalty.
Yeah, but you don't die.
Yeah. I guess that's that's the benefit there.
Last time I died, I had that nat 20. We were like, oh, nat 20, sorry, but charisma save 3? Hooray! A very high number.
Yeah, so Casimir guides us down this path here. So we kind of, we pass through, past the path that leads to Argynville's Hole. We're kind of making our way towards Krutsk, and then we head south along this road. And it kind of goes into a more mountainous area, but Casimir says that that's not the mountain that, it's not Mount Gacchus, we're not anywhere near that. And then we get to about here, and this is where we are going to switch to a map.
Oh, map. Oh no, I knew it.
Well, what our travel time look like? I mean, it seems pretty far.
Yeah, I mean, we're on wagons, so... let's see. I think I'd said, like, walking distance between Barovia and Valaki. I think each hex was a quarter mile.
While you're figuring that out, I did have another question that I thought of. I'm going to link Entropic Word into the chat. Do I have to say that before you attack me, or do I do that like once the roll is done? Like, do I have to do that before the attack roll happens, or if you're like okay, this one's going to attack range, do I have to click the button then, or when I see the roll, then can I do it to oppose disadvantage? I just want to make sure that I do that at the right time.
When a creature makes an attack roll against you, use your action to impose disadvantage on that roll. If the attack misses you, your next attack roll is target creature. If you make it before the action. So it would be when it makes the attack roll, so before damage is rolled.
Okay, just want to make sure. So if you, just so I know that when you say like, oh, I'm going to attack, like this person attacks Rain, I know to be like, wait, don't hit.
Yeah, I'd be like, the creature's going to attack Rain, it makes an attack roll. You see that, oh, that's probably, yes, that hits my AC, that's when you would.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's been like, let's see. I think it was like 8 miles to here. 9.
I feel like it's intended for me to
10.
When the attack is made.
11-ish miles.
Mm.
It doesn't say that.
Here. So I don't know what that is on, But I mean, we're traveling kind of slow because some of us are walking.
I think it's with the implication that you never are actually supposed to see the DM's rolls.
True.
So, I mean, that's part of you're not supposed to roll in the open.
Right.
As a DM.
Yeah, so like maybe like 3 hours?
I would consider that great.
3 or 4.
But even regardless, I mean, it doesn't say anything about outcomes.
So if you
So
move us over, then it's just
Okay, cool. Because I basically need to ever decide if I'm going to use that or
yes.
to.
I have a blank screen.
yeah, I
Yep,
mean,
revealing.
like AoE spells and traps don't have to hit rolls. So
I still have a blank screen.
kind of like from that very.
Can you see anything yet?
Oh, there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody else see everything?
Yeah, I see like
Yeah,
like,
you might have to zoom out a little bit. The
yeah,
scaling
like tire
on this
tracks
one.
or something.
Yeah. So what you're looking at?
It
Yeah.
came into focus. Okay, it's not really clear.
Oh yeah. It took a while for it to focus.
I got you.
Yeah, whoever, I guess, Jordan, if you want to continue controlling Casimir, for now.
That's fine.
Yeah, so what essentially happens is, by the time you travel here, and this is actually, north is this way. North is that direction, and then east is up here.
Neutral and black.
So we're actually traveling eastward, up this way. So,
Okay.
keep in mind we are like in the wagon. So let me draw. Yeah, they're I moved it. They're selected. Nah, the draw shape's not there. So whatever. Result X just represents the lag. If you're behind it or immediately.
Mine's
Yes.
bigger.
Thanks for the compass there. Each. Let's see. So you're essentially walking on a very narrow pathway. Each of these like little tick marks, like the gap between them is 100 feet.
Oh,
So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, so you're on like a like you're at roughly like. Oh, so and what it actually is is that correct? That's down. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so this right here, this side is actually 100. Every tick mark is 100 feet up. And then this side here is 100 feet down. Every set of tick marks. So the mountain Mount Gackus actually is like over here, and then this is going down into a ravine. And at this point, yes, the air, you're very high up, even at this point already, and it's you can notice the temperature difference here.
Good thing I have a winter blanket.
Yeah. You actually have one with you?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. And then ignore that right there. That's just pointing to the. I'll reveal that if when we get there. It's just pointing to like the upper level of this. But yes, when you come to this point, Casimir informs us that we're approaching Solenka Pass. It's a bridge that crosses over the river that flows through here. And we see that there is a gatehouse here. That's what this is. Up here. And yeah, it's made of a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. there's like one standing here and one on top here. So I will actually reveal that because they actually have the top of this shown on the map off over here. So it's kind of like a cutout view. So this is what's on top, and then looking between between the gate is actually a curtain of green flame. So in between, in here, this is all like green fire.
CJ, have you seen the Acquisitions Incorporated stuff?
No.
Okay.
And then kind of behind the gatehouse, you see that there's a tower. Kind of immediately behind it.
May points out that he would totally not be surprised if those statues come to life and attack us. Or the gate. Or the mountain. Or this path.
As long as you touch it first, probably.
Well, seeing the curtain of green flame that's blocking the way, May is not going to move any closer than he is right now.
Yeah, Zodok's just gonna kind of pull the wagon to a stop. And just kind of say, any ideas for getting past this?
I can always walk through it.
Zodok says, well, you probably are the best person to do that.
Don't we need to be concerned about some kind of flying boulder in these parts?
Yes.
Shall we approach it a little bit more carefully and check it out?
Wait, is there a face right there?
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Huh?
Do you see that face right there?
Yeah, I do.
What are you looking up there?
No, it looks like a face to me.
I can see it.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I see it. It's like the nose is right here.
Yeah, like. Right.
Yeah. And then that's the eye.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. Zodok's manning the cart, so he's. I guess he's, and then unfortunately there's nothing he can like kind of secure it. But he'll get out of the cart and just kind of kind of have the horses stand there. He'll approach up to the gate.
Yeah. Rain will come along.
As Zodok walks up the two statues up there, and then down at the green flame, says, I just know. This isn't going to be easy.
Want me to Eldritch Blast those statues?
Says, well, I don't know. I have a feeling if you attack, I could see them attacking us straight back. Or shooting us with something, with a fire blasting out at us.
Blow up the whole path.
Yeah, we really don't have a lot of room here. I mean, so that kind of takes another step away from the cliff, dropping hundreds of feet below him.
May's just looking out in the distance.
Either Casimir or Rain, could either of you maybe determine whether that flame is magical or maybe how to get rid of it, maybe?
Sure. If I used a totem of straw here on the Arcana check, would I get advantage for this one?
Depends what you're trying to do. What do you want to know?
Just like general, like knowledge of it. Like I'm assuming I've never seen green flame before. Just like what is the flame, or like like is it magic and like is it harmful?
Okay. You can get advantage with that.
Okay. So I'll just open that one.
Casimir unfortunately was not. Okay. Rain, you know that it is in fact magical. And you know that the fire is harmful. You don't necessarily know whether it could, manifest or like shoot flames out, but you do know that touching the flames would be a bad idea.
Okay.
And do you think that any sort, like if you had like say dispel magic or anti-magic field, you could disable it?
Okay. Do I think it would be temporary or permanent?
As long as the whatever your magic can cancel it out, however long that lasts.
Okay.
Because anti-magic field is temporary.
You can suppress for that long, but without greater magic to permanently dispel it.
Alright. I guess Rain will have everybody follow up, and I tell I can dispel this, be it temporarily or permanently. So Zoldak can pull the card around, everybody can get a little closer, stand about here.
Yeah, he'll man the wagon and get the horses up. Casimir's gonna jump on the back of the wagon. Alright. Yeah, you're gonna pass this automatically, so you don't have to roll or actually wait, I'm sorry, you have to. I thought there wasn't one listed here, but it actually was. So, yeah. Thought this was automatic.
The DC is...
you're sure, but you roll, it's basically a spell. Attack roll. Proficiency plus charisma.
Right.
Yeah, and unfortunately that's not enough. You cast the magic, but or the dispel, and it essentially you see the flame kind of waver a little bit, but then it kind of flares up.
I could use inspiration to let him roll again, right? Because it's kind of like an attack roll.
Yep.
If you prefer, I could just blow a second spell, and assuming that it takes us another amount of time to reach Soin to pass, I could just rest on the wagon.
May wants the fire to be gone.
Okay.
There you go. That dispels it.
Yeah. I didn't consider the fact that May hates fire that much.
I lost my left hand for that. That's why I got that inspiration. As long as it's gone, he is gonna run.
Yeah. Zoldak pulls the wagon through.
Yeah, bring a hot back on the wagon here.
So Gizmo, you coming? Gizmo!
Yes.
Coming?
Going.
Come on, you're a natural sprinter.
No, I'm not.
Don't make Gimli sad.
Gimli's already sad.
Yeah, everybody roll an initiative because as soon as you pass under the gate, the two statues will make an attack.
Oh wow! Dang.
Didn't see that one coming.
No, hold on. Yeah. There we go. Good, you're all already.
I'm gonna be that asshole and say that if we need it at some point, I'm pretty sure Dave was inspiration too. He's like, wait, I think the party needs me. He goes to the window, he's just like, smoke me today! Somehow you lose Peter.
Yells Hank, and Hank comes flying out of the room, or out of the coffin building to us. Wait, what?
Except that's what happens in his head, but really he just throws it out the window and it stabs a commoner, and he becomes a fallen paladin.
It's purely Hank's role. What are you talking about?
Of course, you roll higher.
Alright, is that Casimir? Jordan, you're gonna control.
Yeah, he got a 5.
Oh, okay.
It's an action, let's go.
Alright.
So,
May-
playing this out, role-playing, May is going to be the first to run through the fire, but of course the whole time whenever he's done, he's like, nice, I made it through, and he turns around, immediately looking at the statues, figuring that they're going to come alive, and he's like, I knew it!
Yeah. They at this point, they've started moving, so you get the first attack.
Right.
Oh, I'm kind of spacing out. I cast Fireball. So, how far away are they? They're up?
Yeah, they're about
Come on, Pythagoras theorem.
30 feet.
And they're like stone statues.
At least that's what they appear to be.
Right.
Stone demon-looking creatures with wings. And they're large in size.
I will. I'm just gonna magic stone them. One on the left.
Okay. That does it.
I feel like we're about to go smart with these games, which behind every.
Right. Push there.
It's my full turn.
The first creature is going to turn around and jump down. Oh yeah, they can fly. So it's going to fly over the wagon and land right here. And then it's going to let out this horrific screech. So everyone needs to make a Constitution save throw.
Everyone in a cone or everyone here?
Everyone here.
Constitution?
Yep.
Oh.
Looking
Range,
beat
you
up.
got high.
Yeah, don't forget, you needed to beat a 14 or hit a 14. So,
Casimir would have the +1 from the boarding board, so you
Right.
would pass.
yeah, good call. Otherwise, each person that failed is stunned until the end of this creature's next turn.
Also, Zoldak would have gotten the opportunity to attack.
Right. You always remind me. So, I'll just make a regular attack. Okay. But yeah, Zoldak, unfortunately, is done.
Everybody but Rain.
I guess we'll put that, like, shocked person. Yeah, everybody but Rain.
And Casimir.
And Casimir. The other is going to jump down, fly over, and it is going to attack May and probably Zolak. Because we are stunned, I believe it has advantage on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So it is going to attack May with its beak.
Yeah, we automatically fail strength and dex throws. Attacks against us have advantage, and we are incapacitated.
Okay. So it hits with that and does 11 piercing. And then against Zoldak, it attacks with its talons.
You hit May for 11?
Yeah.
And you crit.
And crit against Zoldak for a 31.
Don't forget temp health.
Right. So 21. That temp health is so nice. After that, it is Rain's turn. The one over here is the one that's been injured.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do. I think upon seeing this Rain is gonna try to.
Hey.
I'm thinking of like which would be better in this situation, either Hunger or Evards, because Evards would give them something to try to fight against, but Hunger would like blind them entirely. But I think
That's if they can be blinded and that you don't hit us.
true. I think Evards would probably work out better because I could put it at an angle straight across. I'm gonna go. Yeah, Rain's gonna cast Evards.
Okay. Basically, centered right on top of them.
I could like fucking draw in there. Something more or less like.
I mean, I would just do it so that you hit the back section.
Like a diamond.
Yeah, so more like that, but just like up a little bit, like You know,
Yeah.
something like right in there.
Okay. Yeah, I get the idea. So they're both in. So
Yeah.
Ebony tentacles fill that 20-foot square. When a creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, let's make a dex save. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I rolled the wrong thing. They should have another +3 to that. And they do have advantage on this.
What is the size, Brandon?
So
20 feet?
That should be an 11 and a 16. So they win 16. Yeah. So the one then takes the bludgeoning damage and is restrained.
Is Everard's 20 feet square?
Yeah.
It's not radius. It's 20 by 20. Okay, so the one takes the bludgeoning damage and is restrained.
Yeah, I'll let you just plot it down and give you a general idea.
Ish. Because you can rotate shapes, so.
Okay. So yeah. Okay, so that one is restrained then, and yeah, so they'll turn and slap that down. The one that did get hit does the DC 6, or it takes 11 damage. And gets really grabbed. And yeah, that's upon seeing Zolak take a hit, she's just trying to pull them off of him. And yeah, it's her turn.
Zoldak's health. Okay. Zoldak's health will go down. But anyway, Gizmo, you are stunned. There's no extra saving throw. Just next time it's at the end of its next turn, you'll be unstunned. Same thing with Zoldak. And I'll cast it again. You there, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm widening his thing so I can see him all.
They actually have an initiative button for the enemies now.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think that was there before. It's like the top right corner.
Oh, yeah, so now I can actually do that instead of rolling dex.
Yeah.
Everybody want to see me throw a fireball?
I think you might just do magic missile at higher level, I think.
Magic missile.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast magic missile at 4th level.
Okay. I think they're both injured about.
So I have to check the damage one before. Okay, so I get 6 bolts.
Nice.
He's going to attack the one on the right first.
Great. I see 12, 17, 21.
Yep. Force damage.
Yep. Solid.
You will also back up.
Bye.
Bye.
Can he do a bonus action because he sees Strat's clothes?
No.
In his confusion.
May is stunned and end of its turn. So now these things get to go, and you got black tentacles. So let's see. One of them is already restrained, and
This is action.
yeah, so it's going to take damage initially.
Yeah. So it takes 13 damage on its way to bleed, and it has to use its action to try to break free, and the other one has to make the save to see if it gets grabbed or not.
Right. So it does not, and it's going to hop over here out of the back, and then this one's going to use its action to break free, and it gets strength or dex check, so it's not a save, so it doesn't get the bonus or the advantage. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, he breaks free still.
That's still its action though, so.
Yeah. So he's just gonna move, and I guess he's gonna hop over here. And I guess technically this one's gonna move right here, because the wagon is, kind of like the Zoldak and the space behind him. So it wouldn't be able to fit there. So the one that was not hit, the not grappled, is going.
Wait, this one. What's this one?
This was the one here. That was.
Oh, okay. They cross paths. Okay.
Yeah. They switch sides.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody but Gizmo is going to be affected by this. Basically, a cloud of toxic spores extends out from it, and everybody has to make another Constitution save.
Does this happen to be poison?
Yes.
Okay, Gizmo, you have advantage.
It's actually not going to reach Gizmo where he's at.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone is, I guess I cast Master Roll too. Don't forget to roll for casting.
Oh. Feral.
So everybody is poison, and while poisoned, you're going to take damage at the start of each of your turns, and you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. Otherwise, that's their turn. So rain. You are going to take
It's both of their turns?
7 poison.
Okay. Not bad.
And everybody is undone.
Is this the kind of poison that gives you disadvantage on attack rolls? Kind of poison?
Yeah, the poison condition. Yeah, if it says poison, that's a condition.
Yeah.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So not ability saves or whatever.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast this one twice then, since I already have disadvantage for being melee. I might as well just double disadvantage myself.
It's not good only effect sections.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
These are good rolls too. I really ones, but
This is
It can be bad ones.
I guess I will end Evard's. And yeah, I'm gonna end Evard's and move back this way, and I'll take the opportunity attack.
Crit.
and that is not with advantage. That's just a roll. So
Okay. Yeah.
that hits 14 slash.
So 11.
Right.
Left over.
Yeah, Gizmo. Your.
Oh yeah, I get to do the con save again.
Oh yeah, right. Get that. Trying to beat a 14.
Please. Fuck.
Okay, Gizmo.
I'm just gonna smack this guy.
Okay.
13?
That. Yeah, that misses.
God damn it.
See, anything else on your turn?
No.
Zoldak's gonna go, and unfortunately, I gotta do take the damage. Zoldak's just gonna get beat up today. He's gonna attack the one that's next to him, I guess, and unfortunately, he has disadvantage, so I'll just roll and see what happens.
Oh, was I supposed to roll a Constitution save?
No, you were outside of the range.
Right, yeah. I'll definitely. Yeah, I'll use a superiority die. I'm going to. I'm gonna go with the distracting strike. So the next ally to attack has advantage. Can you guys see me? I think I might be lagging a little bit.
I got you.
Okay. So that was 17. Go again. Miss. And hit. And I'm to. I'm actually just going to keep that regular. No. And then. Oh wait. That shouldn't that's the first one. Never mind. Alright. Casimir. He is poisoned, so he takes the initial damage. For poison.
Gotta look up Cone of Cold again. I think he might be able to hit just them. Or, Ice Storm. Nah, it says it's a 20-foot radius. It's actually like really huge.
Yeah, that's yeah, it's gonna cover up a lot.
Did distracting strike work on any of them?
Yeah, it actually I think it automatically works. They don't have to make a save or anything.
Okay, but it's the one that's under May.
Yeah. Whoever attacks it next has advantage against the next attack. Or almost. That's actually more useful than I thought, because essentially, like, there's no save or anything, unlike the trip attack.
Is that ball in the back?
I mean, I'm just gonna have him do magic missile again. Guy on the right.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at one level lower though.
Big money.
17.
So well, yeah, whatever.
Yep. Whittling them down. I think the one on the left is bloodied, and the other one not quite yet. Let's see. You get to make a Constitution save with casting it to end poisons that guy. Still.
I miss having Bartlebees on the side.
May, it is your turn.
How much does your Eldritch Blast do?
How much? It's 1d10, but I get to do it twice. Not enough. 1d10 plus 5, I should say. Twice.
Alright, I'm gonna do Primal Savagery against the one that's in front of him.
And you would have advantage on the next attack roll you need. Yep, that's...
Alright, that's his turn.
Okay.
Actually, I'll move between them.
Okay, like in the wagon. Or behind it.
Take cover at half of the wagon.
Yeah. Let's see their turn. So... Okay, the one that is here, the one that's kind of back here is going to let out a screech now. So Zoldak, May, and Gizmo have to make Constitution saves. Zoldak is good.
May has to make it?
Yeah.
Did you say Casimir has to?
No, he's out of range.
Okay.
So May is done until the end of their next turn.
Yes! It can only get so hard.
Gizmo, come save.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah. No, you are stuck.
Great.
So, let's see, this one here is just going to turn and attack. Seeing May stunned, it's going to take advantage of that. And attack twice. for 14 damage. Those were incredibly low. So that is it for their turn. Okay, Rain. You take some poison damage.
Yes.
5. Okay.
Great. I guess I would do. This one's more injured, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is this a cliff wall at all here?
No, that's just the difference between the path and the ground.
Alright, I guess I'll just Eldritch Blast this one twice and hope for the best.
Okay. Are you supposed to? No, you're with disadvantage. The 18. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not looking good, and it is knocked back 10 feet.
No, I'm not gonna do that to it. I don't want to push it right beside Casimir.
Yeah.
Come on.
Casimir, catch! No, seeing Casimir back there, Rain considered moving over and trying to shoot it closer to the wall. Why the fuck did my games close? Okay.
Yeah, you just disappeared.
Okay. No, that's good. That's my turn.
And now you're back.
Yeah, it just shot me back to the base page for some reason.
Yeah, let's see. Gizmo is stunned. Zoldak is attacks, and he is poisoned still.
Oh yeah, I gotta make my con save then too.
Yeah. Yep, you're good.
Okay.
And Zoldak is attacking with disadvantage on the one.
Oh, great.
Okay, he will attack and he's going to use a superiority die. He's going to... I guess he's going to do the same thing, the distracting strike. So next ally to attack at advantage. 8 on him. I will attack it again. And hit it for 11, and it is very close to death now. And let me see, can I kill it? I hit it, and that actually just barely kills it. Okay, so the distracting strike was just enough to put it over the damage, but that's okay. So it's dead. That's Casimir.
Casimir, catch it!
Oh well.
Let me do the roll to see if I'm not poisoned anymore. And then Cassimir's going to take those.
Like, what's his health? Like, 50, he takes 52 poison damage.
Yeah, I mean, he would technically have the Bartleby stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's actually still at full.
I assume these things are not undead anyway.
They're not actually.
Okay. Just making sure because Gizmo has his
Right, they would have disadvantage on attack rolls against us.
What would be the status of this thing?
This thing? It's only not even bloody.
Okay.
Yet.
Magic missile again.
You know what? Wait till I fucking magic missile.
Nice.
Bop.
Now it's bloody. And then don't forget your con save to end it. Hey, that does it.
fight's turning around?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. May. You are stunned. The creature is going to attack Gizmo, and it has advantage. Let's see. I believe your AC is 18, so the crit hits. So 26.
16 with the bonus.
Oh, right, because you haven't been hit yet. So lose your temp health and take 6. And that is the end of its turn, so you are unstunned. And now Rain's go.
Has the green fire come back yet?
Nope.
No. I wanted to shove him in it. Oh.
That was cool.
Ian Temple blast in the ass.
Okay. Let's see. 19.
Welcome to Flavor Town. You blast him back 10 foot for Bartleby.
Let's see. Anything else on your turn?
I make a bang sound as I do it. That's it. I think we're gunning for Oliver too.
Yeah. Now Gizmo, you're up. Nice. On save, half damage and no push. And that is his constitution. That should not have had advantage until 14.
Is he made out of stone?
No, he is not.
Okay.
And in fact, at this point, like the stone here and says worn off, and you can see that it's not. Yeah, Gizmo, you're going to do something different because of that, because you thought that was stone. Let me know, and you can undo that.
I think I'm actually thinking of shatter.
Yeah.
So yeah, never mind.
Okay, it's stun wave. Yeah. So he takes 10 damage and is knocked back. And yeah.
We're just pushing him out now.
Hey Tim, do you want to use your Tempest Cleric thing and push him back an additional 10 feet? Also, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Because I'm muted.
Hey, I have an update ready.
Knows a partner.
And then I might be able to see if I can finish it off. I don't have disadvantage anymore. Okay, that's a hit. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna do a trip attack. Let's see if I can get advantage. Has to make a strength save. And it falls prone. Nice.
Here it comes, the straw method.
Yeah.
Drop him prone and gangbang. That's good.
And then... Hey! Yeah! There's a crit. Nice. Yeah, that's 20 damage. That's it. Nice.
Did you throw in the bracelet?
No, I didn't. But that would have been another 4 damage. So basically 8. Yeah, 8 points of overkill. So.
Well, May's next to you if you want to hit him.
No.
Oh wait, you don't play with Cleve.
Thank goodness. Whoops.
You decapitate me.
Time to take some notes.
Yeah, so you see... Yeah, You record some notes noting their screech ability that stuns a person and their ability to release toxic spores, and they definitely seem like more fiendish type creatures.
Fiend, my people. Maybe I should have tried to talk infernal with them. Brains anyway.
Yeah, these things were sort of like vulture like appearance.
Vulture lichens?
Yeah.
No.
Vulture lichens.
First vampire dinosaurs, now vulture lichens. What's next?
Is this a sci-fi movie?
Alright, well, it is 10 o'clock and we just got done with combat. I think that's probably a good place to stop.
Sounds good.
Because we are at solving past.
May wants to try making ravioli first.
Why?
What's that?
May's making ravioli.
Okay. Let me dish out some experience.
For the ravioli?
Dragon?
No, for the ravioli.
No, you say you're like, yeah, you guys get 2,000 experience or whatever, and I'm like, so what do I get for the fight? 2,000.
Everybody gets 1,100.
Can we get 40 instead of 50?
Yeah. Just a bit. Hey, if you want less experience, I'm not complain.
What do you say, 150?
We'll say some of that goes
47700.
We'll match his experience when he comes back. But
Yeah, everybody except for Gizmo should be at 47700.
I'm taking my 10.
Fine.
okay, whatever.
Alright, everybody take the 10.
Wait, so we're at 477.
We're 290.
1-0. Yeah. We are really close to your level up.
Can I beseech my patron to give us a tiny amount of experience?
No.
She give you 90 more.
Just
Yeah. Rain urges Zoldak to finish off May.
We get all the experience he has gets divided on us. Wait,
yes.
Everybody get Casimir. Kill the NPC.
Find all the old people.
Get Casimir.
He's worth more to us as experience points than as like
One crit in there and one fail.
Nice.
What's the buy-in experience? Can I buy us experience?
Buy a loot box.
Come on! Where's my microtransaction?
I mean, that's practically how it worked back in first edition. Like, you got experience for the loot you carried out with you.
Yeah. Yeah, every gold piece you got was an experience point.
Needless to say, at the end of next session, definitely be leveling up.
Not if we all die.
Yeah, not if you all die. Let's decide. Let's just now. We're done.
Let's all just stop. Yeah, let's all just be farmers. Let's only farm things that we already know how to farm, so we get no new experiences.
Just kill your race.
For turnips.
Yeah.
Turnips.
Hey, I'm pretty sure he was higher level than me from farming turnips.
Jordan loves turnips.
Yeah. Jansen.
That too.
You're talking.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of Jansen.
Well, yeah, I mean, he had the turnip legacy as well, but he had all them turnips in his basement.
Yeah, what was that about? Like, didn't he have an uncle who
Yeah, I mean, he had every part of the family tree, something with turnips. My cousin was a turnip farmer. Jan, your whole family's a fucking turnip farmer. But my uncle's also a turnip farmer. Yeah, we got that.
And now, I'm an adventurer who farms turnips.
Now I just follow people and tell them about my family.